Welcome back. Do remember, all our top stories can be found on our website, channelstv.com, and on youtube.com/channelsweb. Log on to m.channelstv.com to see us live on your mobile device. You can also download the Channels TV app for Android, iOS, and Windows phones from their respective stores. Besides the news and updates, the Channels TV app has an eyewitness feature. We encourage you to use it to share those pictures, videos, or news of happenings around you. Just install the app, then tap and swipe to reveal the eyewitness menu and follow the instructions. In the north-central region of the country, the increasing rate of violence against children in Plateau State has drawn the attention of state officials as new cases now range from sexual to physical abuse. Emotional and child labor issues are also being reported frequently across Plateau State. UNICEF Child Protection Specialist Ladia Labi says the high prevalence rate of violence against children has negative effects and there is a need to continually raise awareness against it.
Reports from the United Nations Children's Fund, UNICEF, says 6 out of every 10 children in Nigeria suffer from one form of abuse or another. These worrisome statistics is why UNICEF is collaborating with the Plateau State government to launch a campaign to stop the assaults on minors across the state.
If we put our children on the priority list in terms of the attention they ought to be getting from us, in terms of the welfare they ought to have, in terms of their safety, in terms of how we ought to be impacting on them, then irrespective of the situation, irrespective of how bad the economy is or how things are, they will still remain on our priority list and will still give them priority attention.
The culture of keeping silent in cases involving violence against children has been a challenge for security agencies, but it's a trend they believe must stop.
We are begging members of the public, give us information. And we are not taking anything lightly. Gone are the days when policemen, when you take a case of rape or a case of defilement to them, policemen will say, where did you go that they have raped you? Why did you even go to that place? We have trained them in such a way that they have started taking these issues very seriously. So we are assuring members of the public, if such matters occur, report those issues to us, and you will see that justice will take its course.
With the high rate of violence against children, the Plateau State government says it's time for everyone to be involved at the home front, in schools or in the communities, to end a menace that can negatively affect the future generation.
As part of efforts to decongest traffic in and around Ilorin, the Kwara state capital, Governor Abdul Fattah Ahmed has flagged off the construction of a 3.7 billion naira Geri Alimi split diamond underpass project. Governor Ahmed at the flag off says the project, which will be funded through the newly launched State Infrastructure Development Fund, is expected to be completed within 18 months.
Geri Alimi roundabout is the point of entry into Ilorin for travelers coming from Oyo, Ogun and Lagos states. It is also a major traffic artery for residents of the state capital, adjoining the airport road and other residential and industrial areas of the state. That makes traffic here thick for most parts of the day.
During the rush hours in the morning and in the evening, it's almost impossible to just move past this place in less than 45 minutes.
A few months after conceiving the idea, the state government has finally come to start the construction of the Underpass Splits project with the hope of easing the suffering of motorists and other road users.
Geri Alimi is the gateway to Ilorin. Ilorin is the gateway to north, and Kwara also is the gateway to north. So it's the fact that when you are going to the north, you pass through Geri Alimi, and then you find that you are enter the state of harmony with peace. Then you could not get any delay.
For Governor Abdul Fattah Ahmed, the underpass project, when completed, will not only ease the flow of traffic, but add to the aesthetics of the metropolis. He assures the people of Ilorin that alternative routes will be provided to ease the temporary inconvenience that the project will cause road users.
If you are affected, the government will compensate you adequately. Yes, there will be some pressure on the roads here and there, But if we exercise patience and follow the directions of the Road Traffic Maintenance Agency, we'll be able to manage through the 18 months, and inshallah we'll have a fantastic underpass in 18 months.
Meanwhile, the state government has also hinted that other projects, including the dualization of the Zongo University of Ilorin Road, new campuses of the State University in Ile-Ife, Baruba, and Osi Road, captured under the IFK funding window, will also be commissioned and completed soon.
And in southwest Nigeria, Ogun State is entering an agreement to build a refinery. Now, the governor, Ibukule Amosun, has promised to support the project, which, when completed, will be the second largest refinery in sub-Saharan Africa and the largest petroleum product depot in Nigeria.
We want investments that will truly support our dream, our growth, our economic development. So for me, I told him the day he came that it's like preaching to the Pope. I'm already converted and I will support this project politically. Even I will get involved if need be to run around and make sure that everything is sorted out.
With the help of Hinda, we have now included in our plans for phase 2 the construction of a 100,000 barrel a day refinery and a single boil mooring system, an SPM, to further enhance the value of this project to the southwest, to Nigeria, and to the West African Economic Zone as well.
To help them, the Nigerian Association of Orthodontists is holding its 11th annual, that is its 10th annual conference in Lagos, tagged Contemporary Management of the Adult Orthodontic Patient. The sessions will deal with general problems of irregularities of the teeth and jaws in adults and how such irregularities affect the individual socially and in the workplace. At the opening ceremony, the keynote speaker observed that there's an increasing number of adults seeking orthodontic care, while the president of the association cautioned that if left unattended, those with badly arranged teeth could suffer more than just confidence problems.
Dental practitioners populate this orthodontist's 10th anniversary, but specialists in the field have come from as far as Ghana, Cote d'Ivoire, and South Africa. There are even experts from other disciplines in the medical field. Orthodontics, a specialty undertaking after studying dentistry, deals with the treatment of crooked teeth and improper bites, usually with braces and aligners. The mood is one of celebration, yet there is room for education.
One of my favorite questions when I was chief examiner in internal medicine at the College of Physicians was, what are the diseases you can do? What systemic diseases can you diagnose by looking at the teeth? And many of them said they were not dentists. And I said, you failed. Sorry. Because that smile can give you so much information as to what is going on internally. And but like I see that orthodontics really are cosmetic surgeons.
The keynote speaker, Dr. Novishi Akutu, believes adult orthodontic patients should be informed and practitioners should adhere to their desired goals as closely as possible.
Spend time trying to find out what your adult patients in particular actually want. My standard protocol is a 20 to 50-minute consultation appointment.
Even though adult patients are motivated to visit the orthodontist, majorly for an improvement in their overall appearance, other unpleasant results could be avoided by the visit.
You are more likely to have caries because food will tend to stagnate or pack around your teeth. Also, if your teeth are not occluding very well, it's possible that your teeth can start eroding, what we call attrition, and over time you can have some sensitive part of your teeth being exposed, so that means that you will now have sensitivity.
Though a small group of about 50 people, the Nigerian orthodontic community is a proud one, boasting 6 institutions in the country and helping Nigerians to show off their smile. Mary Alale Yusuf, Channels Television News.
You're watching news across Nigeria. Coming up, also in the health sector, stiffer penalties being advocated for those guilty of harmful and counterfeit drugs in the country.